stepping into yourself, stepping into your power. Your power being everything that God gave you to be, your skills, your assets, your talents, the things that you nurture within yourself. That becomes your power. You was given power, but you got to know how to use power. And this game that I give is what allows you to be able to know how to tap into your power and not just tap into it and understand it, but being able to tap in, understand it, and apply it. Apply who you are. See, if you've been working jobs, working, clocking in at work, going off of somebody else's time, going off of somebody else's needs and wants and desires for you to do, it's going to be hard for you to be able to tap into yourself. You got to sit down. You got to be still. You got to be within yourself to analyze, because there's so much to analyze. And if you're distracted by things that don't matter, if you're caught up into trends and agendas and fasts and thing bandwagons that come along, then it's gonna be hard for you to be able to maintain that stillness, being able to maintain that focus, to keep analyzing yourself, going within yourself, because it's a lot within you that needs to come out. And before it comes out, you got to assess it. You got to be one with it. You got to be in tune with it and fine tune it to be able to understand it and comprehend it, so you can be able to articulate it. Articulate it through your words, articulate it through your actions. Yeah. Man, I've been doing what I've been doing for so long. Now that I think about it, I've been thought about it, but just really being able to recently sit back and think on how active I've been and how pursuant I've been. And I can recall even when I was young, getting to a point that I ain't even do no more schoolwork. I couldn't do schoolwork. I ain't have time to do no schoolwork. When was I gonna have time to do schoolwork and all these beautiful women was around me? Like, seriously? I don't got time for that. What I got time to be worried about lesson plan or word problem and stuff? I'm not going to college. Nah. College was out the door for me. The only thing that was destined for me to do was to do what I already been doing, what I've been doing when I was 6, 7, 8, maybe 10 years old. There was no, how was school today? Did you do your homework? No. It was me coming home saying, which girlfriend I had today? Who my new girlfriend? See, I did that whole girlfriend thing long ago. That was that's high school and middle school and stuff, and having girlfriends and stuff. I got time to play with that. You know what I'm saying? Being able to really go into myself, I got to a point where I realized that that's not what it is for me. See, once you realize what's not for you, you're gonna be able to understand what is for you. So you're gonna go through a lot of things that's gonna try you and test you and put you through certain situations that you're gonna have to, once again, go within yourself and analyze. Because when you analyze, you're gonna realize what's for you and what's not for you. See, going within yourself, you realize what's for you. Those things that's for you, that comes back with your talents, your skills, your mission and your vision and mindset that you have, your goal and your outline that you want to set up for yourself. That's what that comes with, the things that's for you. See, later as I grew and was able to go and travel, see, I did time in the military. And going overseas opened my eyes up to more than what I had ever seen before. And I saw things and I dealt with people, and I was a part of a different culture and lifestyle that put me in a situation that I had to see different things within me. See, when you around the same old life, same old habits, same old environment, location, same old people, See, you're going into a whole circle with things. You're just going over and over and over and over, doing the same thing. So what you do is more so habitual and not intentional. See, I had to be able to have intentions and know what I was doing over there, why I was over there, and how I was going to move over there, because how I was raised and brought up, and a lot of things that was habitual and traditional for me here. When I was over there, I had to be able to adapt to a different way. Yeah, yeah, but I still remain who I was within. I pulled so many women overseas, man. This is my first time actually really dealing with them Caucasian women. And I pulled so many Caucasian women from news reporter. I had one news reporter, had a brand new, nice 2011 at the time, 11 BMW with the steering wheel on the right side. And you got, oh man, driving with the steering wheel on the right side while you drive on the left side of the, road. And this shit was crazy. And then it was a stick shift too. So like, yo, I'm over here like moving, operating, driving her wheel, messing her shit up. I'm messing her shit up. I get back to her, I'm like, hey, it's something little smell a little funny. She go out there, she's like, yeah, your stick shift driving is horrible. I said, yeah, it is. It is. It is. But it's cool though, cause she turned around and ran me up something good too. And I was green, I was so lost at the time. I ain't even know, like, the way she put the condom on for me, it should have told me something, but at the time I just didn't know. But boy, she put that shit on, like, she put that shit on me better than I put the condom on myself. She put the condom on better. I put the condom on myself. Like, she was a damn professional. And you know what? That is exactly what she was. A professional. A good professional. And yeah, we vibed, we kicked it, we did our thing, you know what I'm saying? She ended up getting circulated around the base and stuff. And I had a little bad name for myself, kind of, for really dealing with this girl. But yo, she introduced me to her peoples. I was the only brother that she ever introduced. Well, that's what she say. But hey, you know, her parents don't lie either. So shit, that's what they say too. So look, I was the first one to get introduced to her parents. You know what I'm saying? Drove out deep out in the country in England. We was deep out there, like deep. Like it took me so long. Oh, remind you, yeah, she put me up, right? So when she put me up, I was able to go and cop the Lexus LS400, the old school joint, nice gold piece. Yeah, my boy was selling that. I got them turned around, cop that. Was driving smooth in that. So yeah, we went out deep into the countryside. I was on like one little dirt road for like a whole hour. When I got there, the house was like 3 stories, 6, 7 bathrooms. Like, the house was so big, I told them I ain't even want to go and do the rest of the little tour. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I see it's big. Yeah. Let's go sit down now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, she was good ass girl. KB ran it up, you know what I'm saying? And this when I started realize the difference between me and a lot of other cats, because the way dudes was approaching her and the way I approached her, you know what I'm saying, I started to realize that this is when I started to realize separation, because I was just around the norm of my same crew, same people and stuff. And when I started getting around other people and got to a whole other country, it was around different types of people, I started realizing the whole separation, not for me just being American in another country, but for who I was and how I carried myself and moved. Like, I really started to be able to see the separation within myself and just others, you know. And I began to take full advantage of that. Once I really began to start seeing who I was, I had to distance myself. I was lonely by myself, away from family and stuff. I had to deal with things that was totally different than what I had been used to dealing with. And I say that to say this: allowing to put yourself in different situations and environments, and not just staying to the norm. You know, try a different business, try a different approach, go to a different location. You know, instead of choosing this one type of girl that you normally get, go try a different type of girl and go pull or talk to her, get introduced to her, something. Do something. Do it different. Take a different route home. You know what I'm saying? The reason I say that because you got to be constantly going into different situations to deal with different parts of who you are. And if you just going into the same thing every day, then you just dealing with that same part of who you are. You got to deal with all of you. And that comes in with being in alignment with like your skills, your talents, your purpose, and your vision, to be able to know who you are, like what you're doing it for and why you're doing it for. Yeah, but hey, yeah, being able to like travel, and then especially traveling in the country, like for 7 years, 8 years almost, just traveling the whole entire country. I'm not even gonna get into the stories of traveling the country. I'm not even gonna get into that, but being able to not work a job, don't work no job. I don't work a job. The first job I had was working at Ballantyne Resort down on the Ballantyne South Side, and I got fired because I ended up putting a little spa lady in the back room. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, boy, I couldn't even handle myself. It was all type of business women walking around up inside the spa and in the resort and stuff. And I'm talking, and this is when I started talking to like women who like not no high school girls. Like this when I started realizing stuff about myself, because like I'm seeing like I just got out of high school. I'm used to just talking to girls in high school and stuff. I ain't really used to talking to no women that's 22, 24, 28, 32 hot, like women just coming in and out, and I'm working and stuff, working my little job, you know what I'm saying, at the resort, cleaning up, cleaning bathrooms and type of bullshit. Remind you now, anytime I ever worked, I was a good worker. I was a good, like, on point. They know everything gonna be on point, right, how it's supposed to be, because that's a representation of who I am. I am never gonna be that one that you gotta come behind saying, oh, look what Deedon did. Oh, we gotta come back and check on him all the time. Nah, you ain't gotta check on me. Why you ain't gotta check on me? Because I ain't got time for nobody to be checking on me. Do you understand? I ain't got time to nobody be checking on me. I'm checking on me. I'm within me. I'm good. You feel me? Yeah, but I done pulled over to the little side and stuff. But anyway, about that, yeah. So this the time that I'm able to like really like deal with different type of women. And I had my little work outfit on, so they knew, oh yeah, he making $10 an hour. Oh God. Hey, look, that's what it's about, having your uniform on. Look, if you got a military uniform on, then based on your stripes, a motherfucker gonna know what you wearing, you know what I'm saying? They gonna know what you getting. Oh, you got 3 stripes. Oh, you a Air Force, you a airman. Okay. You a staff sergeant. Okay. Yeah, I know how much you making. Oh man, yeah. I had a little Bell's boy little outfit on with the little I don't even want to get into the little ugly uniform I had on, but I had that uniform on and I made it look pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? And my walk is decent. It's really in my walk, you know what I'm saying, my talk. So regardless of what I had on, you know what I'm saying, the way I walk with my shoulders broad and my head high, and I got that smile on my face that make a woman want to chase, you feel me? Cause she want that smile too. She want to understand why I got that smile on my face and why I'm feeling so good, like I'm good. And she want to feel it too. She want to share it with me. You feel me? Yeah. Able to actually talk to these different types of women and like have conversation with them and actually, see within myself more. Oh, I already know I got it, but see within myself more in a different environment. Like, oh yeah, I got some conversation to myself. You feel me? And yeah, this allowed me for real to really just go within myself and really analyze who I was and what I about. I already made a decision at 16 that I'm not going to college. College was over for me. I ain't got time for no college. I never did no schoolwork in school. I never wrote a paper before or did no class, like homework assignment. Went home and studied and nothing. I can only recall about 2 times ever opening up my locker. So I ain't going to no college. Yeah, all my time went to them different women and different. I had it like the conference got like 4 or 5 different schools. So I got a girl in each conference, and then turn around, I got like 1 at my school and then 2 in the neighborhood. And then I got 1 that's about like 19. She grown. She ain't even in school. You know what I'm saying? She in CPCC or some shit like that. She's just working a little job. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. So, ain't no college. You know what I'm saying? I'm already going within myself, analyzing like, right, how I'm gonna set this up. Like, dang, I love sports and stuff. I like the sports, but if it come down to it, I don't like sports that much. Like, how I'm gonna analyze and set this up for me, because I gotta have something going on in my life. I know I'm a boss. I know I'm gonna get money. I know, but I gotta have something that's going on in my life for real. And then out of nowhere, D-Rock got them hoes. D-Rock got them hoes, you know what I'm saying? That was a name that was really kind of passed around that people knew just because of, dang, you always got it. You always got them, But hey, it is what it is. Took that, ran with that, and let that really go to my head and just understand really how I was and how I was really set up to just do what I always been doing what I'm doing right now, pulling them. See, I had a time though that I could pull them, but I couldn't keep them. You see, this was when I was still having to go within myself, like still realizing, like, yeah, I know who I am, but how do I apply it? Like, how do I properly apply it? Because I'm pulling them, but I ain't keeping them. I ain't keeping it with me like I want. Like, I had to really, go through that and obtain more knowledge and wisdom and of myself, of my structure, of my presentation. Like, sometimes when I should have better discernment of what conversations to bring up at certain times, certain questions to ask, like it's appropriate time and place for everything, doing things decently in order. Yeah, I'm goofy, but sometimes it might not be time to be so goofy and laughing and just need to chill and just talk, because I need to be able to not only be within myself and be right with me, but I need to be able to properly be able to analyze her and stuff and not miss out on things about her that she going to show in certain ways. So, yeah, having to really, go through a lot of them steps and stuff and being able to remain within myself and bring that out and go through those things to be able to really just be true. Like, I used to tell females a lot of times, like, nah, I don't even really work no job like that. Like, shit, how my time gonna be available for you? And I'm out working, you know what I'm saying? See, I'm a protector, and, I'm a provider. And a lot of women, like, I've never, most of the girls that I have, dang, I had a good woman overseas too, matter of fact. A couple of them. And the reason they wouldn't stay was because I wouldn't put no money up. I wouldn't take them out to eat nowhere. I wouldn't, man. I ain't do shit. If it ain't involved going to the club and getting drunk, going to the club, getting drunk, like, yeah, other than that, I ain't spend no money on no outfits, shopping, none of that. Getting nails done, none of that. I never did none of that. A lot of my females left me and shit. They girlfriends started telling them how they do be taking them here and going to the movies and all this. I ain't never go to the movies. The reason I didn't go to the movies, take them to the movies like that is because when I grew up in Holiness Church, movies was prohibited to go into. So I came up on a totally different discipline, y'all. I came under a totally different discipline. Totally different discipline. You know, we didn't go to no movies growing up. So my thing with going to movies and stuff, it really just wasn't much to me, you know. But yeah, being able to realize all that, like being able to realize all that and take into consideration, like a lot of times females would mention that and say that shit, and then I mean, I wasn't about pleasing them and stuff, but I would just take it in consideration, and I would, you know what I'm saying, deal with myself and realize, like, I need to have more balance, you know. Yeah, I know what I got going on, I'm focused on me, but I need to maintain that balance and stuff. And then the reason I had to do that is because I had to remember who I was. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be me. Like, yeah, I like money, business, and working and getting active and stuff. But at the end of the day, nah, I still gotta be me. I got hobbies. I got stuff I like to do. I like to enjoy my time. You know, I gotta remain balanced and stuff. And you know, if you not focused on all of you, you gonna neglect parts of you that's gonna show in life. It's gonna show in life. It's going to show in your patterns with people and situations. It's going to show in life because you're not being attentive to all parts of you. You can't neglect them parts of you. If you do, then you may neglect situations and people and things that are meant to be for you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, taking into consideration, you know what I'm saying, really stepping into more hobbies and stuff. And honestly, it's like the biggest hobby I got is talking to women. That's like a hobby for me. That's like a hobby. You know, my pops told me, say, you know what I'm saying, make it learn, you know, rich and wealthy people, they learn to make their hobbies and stuff they love to do. They learn to they learn to make money on it. That's what they literally learn to do. The rich and wealthy take their hobbies and stuff they like to do and interested in, and they learn to make money on it. And when I say that Miss Professional, who that put the condom on off, like she, man, I was like, God dang, I didn't think about it too hard till after, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, damn, she put that shit on like whoop. And you know how like you know how like, you know, when like somebody like you be going to like one of the restaurants where they got the tacos and stuff, the burritos stuff. You be going there, you know how like you be meeting with some people who like they just know how to just fold that damn burrito like so damn professional and shit. You be like, damn, boy, how the hell they do that shit and twist it up at the end. That's how she was like. She was like that, like. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, introducing myself to her, yeah. She introduced me to, I mean, I ain't gonna say she introduced me. I mean, she did. I mean, you know what I'm saying, it was like 3,000 pounds. 3,000 pounds. They do it in pounds and shit. So it came out to like $5,000, you know what I'm saying? I got the whip, held on the rest, spent it on clothes and shit, and goddamn buying myself something to eat every day and shit, and yeah, and traveling, going sit every off day I had, different city, different town, going somewhere new. You know what I'm saying? Playing football over there, semi-pro football over there. You know what I'm saying? Going to a new club, driving 2-3 hours to a whole new club, staying 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Like all that. And yeah, but the thing was, I would do so much, but I would never I never spend my money on females. Never like getting them drinks at the bar. Something just always told me that I got my partners drinks at the bar. I mean, if it was females, my friends, cool. We all in a group. I got, you know what I'm saying, the group drinks, but just meeting females, getting them drinks and shit. Like it was always something in me that just like, and it came from being young, like in high school, being young and like I'm talking about I fuck with the plug daughters in high school. Like some of the girls I fuck with, they daddy was the plug. Like I'm fucking with the plug daughters. Like you talking about giving about $200-$300 a week. You know what I'm saying? Cause they gone hustling so much that they don't even be there enough like that. So they feel obligated to give them that $200. You know what I'm saying? What? And then don't let the female be working too already with a part-time and still get a little bag. What? Man, I had that shit so made. So like that's why I never, when I got older, I was never the one to like go and be, you know what I'm saying, be tell you when you want to go out to eat, I got it, I got it type shit, or I got it. Nah, it was never no I got it, like, cause I just was never really introduced to shit like that when I was just a youngin', you know what I'm saying, just out here just having girlfriends and dating them and having multiple ones, you know what I'm saying, that shit, you know, I was never, it was never like that. It was just always something different. But being able to like be in these different situations and stuff, you know what I'm saying? When you focus on yourself, regardless of what situation you in, what new job you have, what new business you open, what new woman you get, what new state you move to, whatever, however it is, you know, whatever it is, you gonna have to be able to go within yourself and be able to like continuously analyze and critique yourself to be able to know how to move and operate in that situation. Every day is a new day. Every day is a new day. So it's gonna be something new today. So that means you gotta always be within yourself at every moment to be able to critique and analyze that moment for right then, right now, for what it is. Not for what it was yesterday or in the last situation or whatever, but for right now, what it is right then. But when you not focused on yourself, you outside of yourself, and you not, you know what I'm saying, dealing with all of you, you know what I'm saying, your strengths and your weaknesses, you feel me, things of that nature, you know, when you're not doing that, then when certain situations happen it may trigger a part of you that you're not attending to. And how are you going to deal with that situation in that moment? How? See, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to bring that thing back around to you. I guess I go ahead and shout it out for the one moment. It's that Mac and stacking fruit snacking. Ain't no acting or capping in my game. Oh yeah. But it really is coming up to about 30 minutes, you know. Yeah, about 30 good minutes solid, you know. And take the time out now to go ahead and give thanks and homage to, you know, all the ones before. All the ones that before that came before us. You know what I'm saying? Our ancestors, our prophets. You know what I'm saying? The ones who spoke truth, the ones who had that dear pain and suffrage. Yeah, we take, you know what I'm saying, time out, you know what I'm saying, and give homage to all that. Why? Because years to come, there will be ones taking the time out and giving homage and paying thanks to us in this moment right now. So what we set up and how we build and how we come together right now and what we establish is going to determine how they pay homage and give thanks to us, their ancestors. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it really flow. You know, the future is always right here. The future is right here. It just passed. Now you're going into a new future. Constantly going. You know, it's a new time. As long as the time is going, it's going to be, that's the future right there. Because whatever happened 20 minutes ago to now, right now is the future. You feel me? It's constantly happening. So whatever you're trying to plan for the future is right now. The future is right now. Do it today. Start going within yourself. Fine-tuning those things, your strengths, assessing your weaknesses. You got to be within yourself and your right self to be able to properly analyze and reconcile, judge accordingly, see it exactly for what it is, be in the right mind state and have the right heart to not lie to yourself, not play yourself. Go ahead and assess yourself, because no one can do it better for you. No one can look in the mirror for you. If they look in the mirror, they're not going to see you. They're going to see themselves. You're the only one that can look in the mirror for you and see you for you, and being able to know this is who I am, this is who I'm not. The things that you are, you start growing on and building on and expanding on. And you be able to create a foundation for yourself to be able to have that structure internally forever, to maintain that always, forever. Because why? That's who you are. That's the privilege and the joy of being able to go within yourself. That is the real true game. The game of being able to really fully know yourself in all ways and forms. And if you're not making yourself available, then you're not going to be able to fully know yourself. It's situations that I've been in that I know is many, if not most. Anybody who's watching this, I know ain't been through what I've been through. Ain't had to deal with what I had to deal with. Ain't been stranded in the most unpredicted situation. Robbed. Fight for your life. Fight for my life. You know what I'm saying? Cops, guns drawn, multiple of them. Having to be able to apply my law. Applying this law, standing on truth. With nationality as a moral. And being able to stand on that. And being really actually moving in the streets. Not sitting at home. Not just caked up, laid up. Not just going to work. I'm talking about a Moor who's moving in the streets, navigating. They be out here player hating. I be navigating. Constantly thinking. Procreating. No procrastinating. No hesitation in my game. At all. Moving, doing what I got to do. When I say I be out here moving and grooving, doing what I'm pursuing, that's true. That's every bit of what it is. Being a Moor just ain't something just to step into that I just found and stepped into. Being a Moor is who I am. I'm constantly mooring, moving, navigating, growing, thinking, learning, applying it. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding, all of it. With love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. See, this is the principles of knowing yourself. See, in the game of being able to comprehend of who you are, see, that's what I came into. I came into my life at an early age. I already stepping in to know who I am and what I want to be and what I want to obtain and living that. When I was in the military, I finessed the hell out the military. I finessed them. I was smoking weed. I was still doing what I wanted to do. I was just still getting awards and stuff. Why was I getting awards? Because I was committed to volunteering in the community. So I was getting so many community hours, being active in the schools, in the homeless. Same thing I do now, working with the youth, helping out the homeless, being active in the community. That's who I am. I got awards right now. Airman of the month, Airman of the quarter, volunteer. Why? Because that's who I am. And I never stop. I always been true to that. And I'm just saying this as a proverb, a true proverb, and a lesson, and a testament of the joy and peace you have of going within yourself and taking that time out. And you gonna struggle, and you're gonna have long suffering. That's the test to know where your faith is at, your belief is at, to put you into alignment of who you are and who you're not, and where your faith and your prayers go to. Yeah, this fire, this represents that Aries right here. This represents that fire flame. Because I always had that fire and that flame heated up. This is that true black mama energy. That true black mama energy, the energy that want to wake you up, make you tighten up, get aligned, make you want to go in and be your best. Go ahead and accept it for what it is, and realize you being your best is required. You being your best is required. You got abundance, that's required. So be at your best and get your best abundance. Create your abundance. I'm going to definitely go ahead. I said I was going to hit for like 30 minutes. It's 37 minutes. But, yeah, I'm going to definitely have to go into more about this traveling and moving and stuff. And, yeah, take the time out right now. And, Big Pasha _ BIGPASHA_ That's the Instagram. And I don't even do that Cash App. I do Venmo. I do Venmo because I got the business Venmo. You understand me? That's that organization. Is the @ invest in our youth. Invest in our youth. On the Venmo, you can make your donations. You can go there and you can actually pull up my website. You can see some pictures, you know what I'm saying? Venmo is a definitely good setup for business. So I advise for people who have businesses, if you got a Venmo, make a business Venmo account. Cause yeah, like I said, I travel the country. When I say I travel the country, I know what's popping. Cash App ain't popping. You better have you a Venmo. Seriously. If you ain't got a Venmo, you ain't on. I got a Venmo. My Venmo clicks click, 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 click constantly. Because I'm constantly moving, doing what I'm pursuing and grooving. Loving every bit of moment of it. Get that Venmo, @ invest into our youth. That's what you can do, is download that Venmo if you ain't got it. Send your donations over there. We greatly appreciate it. And I say we because I'm speaking on behalf of the people that will be receiving the benefits of these donations. Yeah, I keep that whole money in my pocket, but the donations that come and stuff like that, and businesses, that's designed for the community, the people, to be able for me to be able to properly disperse back out, to be able to properly disperse back out the community to where it belongs to and where it's going to feel immediate need and to be a resource, actual substance, you know. So yeah, y'all go ahead and get in within yourself. Go ahead and search them things that God gave to you through your mother, your father, your ancestors. Put something inside of you to give to the world. And now I'm invoking that right now, that you may be able to go ahead and wake up. You know, heaven see, be the truth indeed. Truth indeed. Truth indeed. Pick your heart up, your heaven seed, and be the truth indeed.